Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome back to another episode in my series of videos where I go ahead and talk about the new Ninjago Legacy, little online sort of, what do you call it, mini movies. I need to work on that intro. But yeah, today we're talking about the third episode in that series, and that is of course the one entitled Blue Lightning. And as the name would suggest, this one is, of course, all about Jay. Specifically, this little special pretty much covers the story of the Ninjago set, of course, in the Legacy line, which features the remake of Jay's Stormfighter. I cannot remember the name of the set at this time, but you guys know which one I'm talking about, hopefully. But yeah, let's just jump right into the story of the episode. Of course, Master Wu is talking to Jay about the lightning jet, and we sort of get another sort of pseudo flashback, just like the one that we got in last episode, Elemental Rider. I'm hesitant to call this one a full flashback because of course it does feature the movie designs of the ninja, so it's not technically a proper flashback, but it's a flashback nonetheless. And it's about Jay sort of intercepting a serpentine heist. Of course, they are robbing noodle trucks or something like that, and they're led then none other by Pythor himself. And yes, we do see Pythor back in this episode, and he is a little bit of a, he has a little bit of a different design as well, which I guess is appropriate considering that the ninja have different designs as well. But Pythor's design, it looks a little plasticky. I mean, it really doesn't look the best in like the actual animation itself. I definitely prefer the original one, but that just comes with the changing in animation in between seasons, and we really haven't seen Pythor in a long while, so that makes a lot of sense why he looks a little different. Of course, the rest of the episode is just pretty self-explanatory. Jay sort of goes ahead and intercepts the convoy, and he does use the nunchucks of lightning, which, just like the use of the golden weapons in the last episode that I covered, it is interesting to see the newly designed ninja use these sort of old Ninjago relics in sort of the exact same way. I mean, the animation is different and the design of the actual weapons are different as well, so it does provide a little bit of a different feel, while at the same time still capturing that nostalgia factor that Ninjago Legacy is trying to push. Of course, the Stormfighter is a different design as well, but that's to be expected. It's supposed to replicate the new design of the set, and the animation is pretty cool. Again, I love the animation with these new Ninjago Legacy shorts. I think it's brilliant, and I think it looks a lot cleaner and a lot crisper than some of the older Ninjago animation, but at the same time, it kind of looks a little more, I guess, I don't want to say less realistic, but it looks a little more artificial, especially in the case with Pythor. But overall, I will have to say this episode was pretty interesting overall. I mean, another thing that I wanted to talk about was I've seen a few people comment on how Jay is a little different, and I think that just has to do with his dialogue. I mean, he doesn't sound really that different. I think it's just the writing in general. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, these episodes were written by Tommy Andreasen. At least a few of them were. So it makes a little bit of sense why it might be a little different, because the traditional writers aren't, I guess, attached anymore. But I think it's still relatively solid for Jay's character. I don't really see too many complaints that I need to point out with that. I love the look of the legacy suit for Jay, and I love the overall, I guess, aesthetic of this episode. I love seeing Jay's Stormfighter again, as that set is very nostalgic for me, and overall, like everything else on the legacy wave for Ninjago, this episode was just very nostalgic overall, and I feel like it definitely went ahead and completed its goal. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. That'll just about do it for my quick thoughts on the Ninjago Legacy episode Blue Lightning. If you enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to give it a huge thumbs up rating, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again, guys, the comment section is yours for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. Thanks a lot for watching once again, guys. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.